All right, Randy Walker here with you guys. Got a few people watching, and just getting everything underway here. So bear with me just a second. Matches have started. This is the annual Father's Day 9-ball tournament here at the Jointed Cue. Of course, we all know it's not Father's Day weekend, but there was other things going on, so they pushed it towards to the end of the month. Got a decent turnout. 26 players showed up. Again, this is 9-ball. It's a race to 6 on the winner side, race to 4 on the loser side. It's alternate break. 9-ball on the spot. 3 foul rules in effect. You have to notify your opponent when they're on 2, or else the third foul does not count. Jump cues are allowed. And got a matchup here on both stream tables, actually. The one that we're watching right now is between Ver and Doug. This should actually be a decent match, I would imagine. Both are pretty solid players, regardless. I mean, Ver's almost a 600, Doug's 640. The other table we have, the other stream table we have going on is Jason Williams is playing Ken Morrell. That match just got underway. All matches just got underway. We'll probably be here all day into the late evening, I suppose, with 26 players. I believe that they're using 13 tables as of right now. And then with races 6 and 4, it'll stretch things out a little bit. I did put the whether you're watching on Facebook Live or YouTube, whatever your preference is. I did put the digital pool bracket link in both chats, so feel free to click on that and kind of check things out. Follow along if you want. I'll be flipping back and forth between Facebook and YouTube. For anyone that's throwing any chats out there, if you have any questions or you want to check on a certain player, just drop that in the chat. I'll do my best to follow along and get you an answer as soon as possible. And if there's any kind of issues with the video that you're watching or audio at any given time, please throw something in the someone throws something in the chat so that way I know what's going on in case it's not showing any kind of indication on my end. Everything right now looks to be good though, so hopefully y'all enjoy a little bit of 9-ball open action here at the Jointed Cue. Got some pretty strong players in the field today. Several players that are that 650 or higher. I think we probably got a 7. We might have a 700 in the field as of right now as well, or maybe more than one. Jason Williams is coming through to 714 Fargo. I believe he's probably going to be the highest rated. We have several that are in the 670 ranges, 640, 650. But I think Jason Williams, Fargo-wise, he is the highest rated player. He's also going to be one of the favorites to, push his way towards the finals, as he usually is when he plays in these open tournaments here at the Jointed Cue. But anything can happen. He is beatable. Verb makes a nice close jump shot, makes a legal hit on the 4, but leaves Leaves Doug a straight in shot here. Oh, Doug shot a nice 2-rail 1-pocket shot. And if you're wondering why, excuse me, the tournament was is going, on today, Sunday, versus being on a Saturday like it usually would be in the in the past, is yesterday was, which is carried over to today as well. Yesterday was the Brittany Aldana Memorial Tournament at Hard Times. So they played down to 16 players yesterday, which is those 16 coming back today to play over at Hard Times. So Jointed Cue, I believe that's why they did this tournament today, just to try to make sure that there were some players that were going to be available to come down and play in it that were not going to be playing in the Aldana Memorial Tournament, or that had already got knocked out of the tournament. I do see a couple players here today that did not play in that tournament yesterday for one reason or another, that did show up for this one, that have played, several years in a row of this tournament. So they are returning, players, which is always nice. And if anyone watching is in the area that lives close enough to the Jointed Cue and you want to come down and watch in person, there's plenty of seating in the back room. Got seating in the front room. Got new, nice, big, powerful air conditioning unit. The front room of the pool room is kept at a very cool temperature. So if you're out and about and you're feeling a little warm, you can always stop by the pool room, cool down a little bit, grab yourself a drink or some food, hang out, watch some pool for a little bit. And I will apologize in advance. At some point, several times throughout the day, you may hear a little additional noise in the background. I'll try to make sure that the mic is at a good volume, but do have an AC unit here in the booth that gets very warm. So when that AC kicks on, it does throw a little extra noise in the background. Which you may hear right now. Otherwise, hopefully everyone is having a good weekend so far. We got the holiday, got 4th of July coming up here next week. Hopefully everyone's got some nice plans. I don't know if the Jointed Cue, I didn't get the schedule. I don't know if the Jointed Cue is going to be open on the 4th of July or not. If you were considering coming down and playing some pool, definitely, maybe give them a phone call. Or if you follow their, Facebook page, they will probably post something on there if there is any kind of scheduling differences because of the holiday. So you can definitely keep an eye out for that. right. That was tournament director Vaughn stopped by the booth real quick. It looks like that there's some problems with digital pool. Some of the players aren't getting their SMS messages where they can keep score of their games, their match. So he's going to at least try to get a flip scorecard to be able to put at the stream table, so that way we can see what the score is. And if he does get that, I'll try to get the cameras adjusted to where we can see that. And then, of course, I can try to keep you updated on what's going on as best as I can see where the beads are in the room across the wire. It's a little dark, so it's a little hard to see from the booth window. But it does look like Vaughn was able to find those. So once he gets those set up, excuse me, I will try to get I'll try to get the table set up to where we can see the scores if possible, or at least I'll be able to update you on what the score is, even if I can't get it on camera. Might be pretty tough to get on camera based on where he put those at. See what we can do. Still a little hard to see there. It's in the background right under where you see Annual Father's Day 9 ball. It's just underneath that, but the way that it's sitting, there is a little glare on it. Little tough to see. As of right now, it does show 0-0, but at some point they will be hopefully flipping that around, which Doug is going to do right now. And where he put the card is not going to be able to see it. So anyway, the score is 3-0, Doug Whaley. Okay. So again, 3-0. Doug is up. Just got ball in hand. Looks like he's about to make it 4-0. And on the other table, between Jason and Kim, looks like the score is 2-1, and Jason is about to win another game there. And I am going to see if I can get the scorecard in that. Doesn't look like I can. Let's see what I can do. Let me play around with this real quick here. I think I can maybe do it if I zoom out just a little bit on the camera. Maybe. Still not quite able to see that scorecard. Let me see if I can do a little something else here. Just to see. I think the light is going to be in the way. All right. Well, it is update. Vaughn's updating it as well, so I think we're going to be. I think we're going to be okay on this. Cool. Yeah, we'll be good. Since we won't need that, I'll zoom the camera back in a little bit. See a little bit more of the table play. Let's get that applied. Okay, and we're good to go. All right. Sorry, y'all. Just a little housekeeping there with. All right, and another four diamond tables in the back room, 2 blacks and 2 rosewood tables. Uh, Mentioned the 2 stream tables with the players that were going. One of the off-stream tables, table 17, we have Jared Williams, Jason's brother, is currently playing Lauren Ma, a local Jointed Cue guy. Don't know what the score is between their match as of yet, but Jared just did hang a 7 ball in the side pocket. So 7 and 9 remain on the table. Lauren's going to be shooting at 7 right now, so we'll see if he gets out. Makes a real nice shot, but he's going to be rail to rail on the 9 ball, which is a difficult shot. We'll see if he makes it. Which he does. Good Good 2-ball out there. Looks like that score might be like a 2-1 over there. And Jason Williams looks like he is on his way to win his 4th game to put the score at 4-1. Jason does go up 4-1. Doug has an opportunity here to extend his lead. Doug was playing in the Brittany Aldana tournament yesterday and was doing pretty good, and then got taken out right before the making the top 16 to come back today. So he strolled on over to play this tournament. So appreciate that. This tournament, again, for anyone just jumping on, annual Father's Day 9-ball open tournament. There's 26 players. I believe the entry fee for this tournament was $40. Race to 6 on the winner side, race to 4 on the loser side. It's alternate breaks. 9-ball on the spot. 3 foul rules in effect. Must notify your opponent when they're on 2, or else the third does not count. Jump cues are allowed. Jointed Cue is adding $250 for this event, so pretty cool. A minute ago, I did mention 4 diamond tables here in the back room. 2 of the tables at this time are set up with 1 camera each. That could change up in the future. The owner, Sean Damani, is looking to do a little something with, getting some new camera systems and stuff to be able to show all the tables in the back room with some different views, and then maybe even a camera showing the front room, which will be pretty cool. 4 diamonds in the back, all Brunswick Gold Crown, different series, whether it's, I think there's 2 3s and 4s or whatever in the front room. Couple 2 billiard tables out there. If anyone is looking for a table, if they're in the market or going to be in the market soon for a pool table, the Jointed Cue does have has some gold crowns for sale. I know that they've already sold a couple of them, but they will be selling all of the gold crowns, and then in the future, I believe the 4 diamonds will also be sold. They're not for sale as of right now, like the gold crowns are. But at some point, they are going to be moving all the tables out of here that they have in now, and will be replacing them with Rassen tables. They look pretty good. Sean showed me the tables yesterday, and very nice looking tables. Got that kind of gray stoned wash look to them. Metal, the silver plated pocket plates on top at the around the table. They were, I believe, going to be drop pockets, but he's having them converted to ball return. So pretty cool. And then once they get all those tables in, there's going to be a big tournament that's having to do basically with Racing. And the last tournament, if you watched, Sean did mention on the stream within the chat that when that happens, he has a big brand sponsor that he's in talks with right now to come and play along with that tournament in the sense of sponsorship, and that he mentioned was going to be, he's in talks with Q-Tech, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, if you're in the market or know someone, a friend or family member that's looking for a pool table, definitely reach out to Adam, the GM here at the Jointed Cue. You can call and ask for him, or leave your name and number, and with someone that answers the phone here at the counter, and Adam can give you a call back and answer any questions you have on the tables that are for sale with prices and all that good stuff. And you get a little piece of, especially if you go for one of the gold crowns, you get a little piece of history. Some of these tables have been here at the Jointed Cue for a long time. Had a lot of good players and some champions playing on some of these tables that are out in the front room from back in the day. The tables, for their age, they're kept up very well. So I think you'd be happy with it, and I think that they're, it's for the condition of the table and the rails and all that stuff, it's a solid price for a gold crown. So yeah, just reach out to Jointed Cue if you have any interest in that, in a table, or if you're looking for a diamond table. I'm sure that'll be posted when those are available in the future, but the gold crowns are going to go first. Looks like some more people just recently jumped on. Thanks everyone for tuning in, much appreciated. This is Randy Walker here with you, be hanging out with you pretty much all day into the evening until the tournament is done, most likely. If you have any questions or want to follow, about any players or anything, just throw it in the chat. I'll be doing my best to flip back and forth between the Facebook Live page that you may be watching, or the YouTube page, channel, sorry. And if you happen to have any issues with video or audio at any time, definitely throw something in the chat, just in case I don't catch something on my end. It looks like we're good. Frame's good, no dropping. Looks like audio is all good. So as of right now, all signs are go. Those that just tuned in, as you can see, it is the 9-ball Father's Day annual tournament. Race to 6, winner side, race 4, loser side, alternate break, 9-ball on the spot, 3-foul rule in effect, jump cues allowed. $40 entry. There was 26 players. Jointed Cue added $250 to the prize fund as well. Once those payouts are created and confirmed, I make sure to share those with you. Actually, I'll go check Digital Pool right now just to see if no payouts set up yet. So once I see that those are available, I definitely will share those with you. Oh, and I did forget to mention it is also rack your own. 9 ball on the break does count for the because they're using a template rack and the 9 is being put on the spot instead of the 1 ball. Dobie and Alan, thanks for tuning in and watching. Right, so we have ourselves a 4-2 score. That should update here soon. Once Vaughn sees it, he'll throw an update on there. And then the other table, the other stream table between Kim and Jason. Jason's up 5-1, race 6. So Kim's got a lot of work to do here. Jason, of course, was the favorite before the match started and has only strengthened that position, being at 5-1. So unless something crazy happens here, Jason should take this first match down here at some point. And do a quick rundown again. The bracket is in the chat for the YouTube channel or Facebook Live, whichever you're watching. But do a quick rundown for you of what's going on where. So I won't be able to give you scores. And it looks like Jason wins that match. So there'll be a new matchup on the other stream table here momentarily, but won't be able to give you scores because the link for keeping score for the players on all the other tables is not working, so they have not been able to keep score. But we have Jared Williams playing Lauren Ma. I actually happened to just look over there, and Jared was breaking, and he just broke and made the 9 ball in, even with the 9 on the spot. He just snapped the 9 in. We have the one that just ended. Jason and Kim is done. We have George Williams playing Jason Melm. We have Justin Giovantiton versus James Sanchez. I know I said Justin's name wrong, but Justin G playing James Sanchez. That's actually going on in the table 18 here in the back room. I can't quite see the score. It looks like it's someone is up in that 3-0 or 3-1. I'm just not sure who. Sean Roy is playing Phil B. We have what you're watching, Verve versus Doug. We have Chick Nelson versus Yuri. Sam V versus Alfonso Portela. We have Samuel Shikalov versus Caleb. And we have Travis Reynoso versus Daniel Corello. So that's what's going on. We have nine matches going on right now. So here's something that's pretty interesting, and if it's on a stream table, I'll definitely put it on that table if they get put on a stream table. But Jason Williams just won his match. If Jared Williams beats Lauren Ma, Jason and Jared will be playing each other. So the Williams brothers might be playing each other in the next round on the winner's side if Jared can get past Lauren Ma. Looks like Chris Sanchez, he got a bye, so he's waiting for the winner of George Williams and Jason Melm. Looks like Travis Reynoso actually beat Robert Sanchez and moved forward. Daniel Perello had a bye, so now Travis and Daniel are just starting to play their match right now. Peter Mack, old a player who used to live here in Sacramento a long time ago. He actually moved to Maryland. He is here today playing. He and his family are on vacation, and his family is doing some stuff this weekend, so he decided to come on down to the Jointed Cue and play in the tournament today. So great to see him. I haven't seen Peter Mack for probably about 24 years or so. So when he walked in the door and he said, "Is that Randy Walker?" And I turned around and recognized him right away, but I was shocked to see him because he lives in Maryland. So it's cool to see him here. But he ended up winning his match over Richard Casillas. So he's waiting to play the winner of the match that you're watching right now between Ver and Doug, which, if things continue to go the way they have been, Doug is looking like he's favored at this point. Sam Akiti is he had a bye. He's waiting to play the winner between Chick Nelson and Yuri. Pablo Paul Martinez had a bye. He is waiting to play the winner between Sam V and Alfonso Portela. And then Chris Esparza had a bye, and Chris is waiting to play the winner between Samuel and Caleb. So things are moving along. Okay. Let's see what we got going on here. Looks like Burr is trying to put up a little bit of a fight here. Definitely wanted to come back more for that 9 ball, but this is a makeable shot. You just gotta get down, bear down, stay down on the shot, and just pocket the 9. See, as soon as he pulled the trigger, his elbow flared out just a little bit, caused him to miss that ball. I'm also going to throw, for anyone that's just jumping on, I'm going to throw the rules in for this tournament in the chat, along with the bracket, of course, digital pool bracket to follow along. That way you kind of have an idea of what the rules are. All right, so that was pretty rough for... Oh, sorry, it looks like actually... I think... Well, actually, I'm not sure on this score now because... Oh, hold on. What happened here? Oh, I see. I missed that Doug missed that 9 ball, and then okay, so we're good with the score. It is 4-3. So the score is right. I just wanted to make sure, since I missed that. I thought Doug had made the 9 ball, and I thought that they marked up the game on the wrong side. But we're good. Nice hit, a legal hit on the 2. Let's see, is he gonna get fortunate? Yeah. Hard to tell from here if that 2 ball passes the 4 in the side pocket or not. If it does, it might lead to a good shot on the 4 because you can just roll the cue ball forward and have a shot on the 4 ball. It's like maybe it didn't go. So he played a nice little safe. Let's see what Doug is going to do here. He's just going to take a foul and tie up balls, instead of trying to figure out a way to get to that 2. Alright, so Ver looks like he's elected to try to put himself in a spot, which it looks like he did, where he could play a safe. Just like that, roll up on the 6 ball. So Doug's on 1 foul already, but he will be kicking at this ball. Just 1 rail straight across. Makes a legal hit. Gonna give up a shot. Nothing else is tied up from here, so Burr has a good opportunity to get this tied up at 4-4 if he can go ahead and execute on these 6 balls that are sitting on the table. No major problem here. Just make the 5 and float the cue ball up between the 7, 9, and 8 towards the side pocket. Just doesn't want to get hooked behind the 8, and it looks like he's okay, but he did get a little bad on the position for the 6. So he's going to just try to pocket this 6, and then he's going to try to draw the cue ball back down table for a shot in the corner pocket. He rolled it too much. He didn't scratch, but he over-rolled it, unfortunately. A little too much stroke. 7 ball does not go in the side pocket past the 9. He could potentially bank, and it looks like he doesn't have the angle right because the 8's in the way to bank cross corner, so he may be playing another safety here. And that's a pretty decent shot with just a couple balls sitting on the table. Might have left Doug just the edge of the 7 to where he can cut it in, though. Which he did. Nice shot. Got to be careful. He's hooked behind the 9. No, I think he's okay. I think he's got an edge of the ball. Maybe not. Maybe not. If he does, yeah, he's just going to play safe. That's a smart move. Left him long. Looks like the 8 got really close to the rail, if not right on the rail. So let's see what Burr decides to do. He's going to try to play it safe, take the cue ball back up table and leave the cue ball there, or use the 9. He used the 9. By his demeanor, it looks like he did not accomplish what he wanted to do. He left Doug a shot on the 8. Yeah. All right, so Burr will go ahead and bank this 8 ball straight back to the corner. And just with the angle, it looks like he just use some top and just come across by the spot and shoot the he actually tried to cut that ball. I thought the bank would have been easier from where he was at. No, that was cuttable. When I look at it on the screen, definitely different than looking at it through the window of the booth. It looked like it was a tough cut shot, but he just missed it. And Doug is keeping Burr around. Seen Doug do a couple uncharacteristic things so far in this match, so kind of see what's going on with him and some of these shots that he would normally be making. All right, so he lets Burr get another game, 4-4. Now it's a race to 2. And on the other table, between Jared Williams and Lauren Ma, Jared is pocketed a couple balls. He's down on the 5 through 9 left on the table. Nothing really tied up, but he just got poor shape to try to make the 6 to get on the 7. Again, I don't know what the score is down there, but if Jared wins this match, he's going to be playing his brother Jason next. Looks like tournament director just called out another match on table 16. That's the other string table. So we'll continue watching a bit what we're watching here between Burr and Doug until that's done, and then we'll switch over to the other table unless a new match gets put on this table quickly, depending on the matchups. Will be what I decide to throw on the stream. Try to give you, the what I feel like would be more of a competitive matchup between the players. So, and regardless of Fargo, I mean, if there's a player that's really high Fargo or really favored to go far, if not win the tournament, and playing someone that's rated very low and most likely gonna not have a very good chance. If the other match is going to be more competitive, I throw it over there. But if there's two Fargos that are a little on the lower side or comparable player wise, even if they're not the higher of the skill levels that's in the tournament, but it would be a competitive match, I throw that on there. So it just kind of depends. It does look like the tournament director Vaughn Mendoza is going to be playing someone. Let me see who that is. I actually didn't know Vaughn was playing in the tournament because I didn't see his name there. Oh, I missed it. Yeah. So Vaughn is going to be playing. Well, that's weird. Okay. So Vaughn is going to be playing Chris Esparza. I had mentioned Chris had a bye earlier, and that was incorrect. I think they were just waiting for a table to open up. So Vaughn versus Chris is going to be up next on the other stream table. But again, as I said, we will keep it right where it's at for now. Got a couple more people that just jumped on. Appreciate everyone tuning in and hanging out. Oh, Jared Williams just missed he had a tough cue ball in the corner, left lower corner pocket. 9 ball about a foot and a half away from it. Headed towards the side. He shot it to the side. He hit both corners, and it kind of it didn't go in, but it stopped at a point on the second point away from the cue ball. So Lauren Ma has a tough shot here. He's got to be careful. He could pocket the 9 in the corner, but he's got to be careful not to scratch in the side pocket. And he can't make the ball in the 9 ball in the side pocket unless he kicks up table and comes back, because the 9 is just past the jaws. We'll see what he looks like. He's going to try to pocket the 9 in the corner. And he misses it. Doesn't scratch, but he missed it. And I think he had to cheat that just enough to not scratch in the side that it threw the ball off, and it hit the corner of the edge of the corner pocket, the rail, and it rattled, but it moved over about half a diamond to the left. So Jared Williams looks like he is going to be kicking at this ball. Kicking one rail or two. Makes a good hit, but he leaves the 9 ball hanging in the hole. And actually, so Lauren Ma ends up winning that match. So Lauren Ma will be playing Jason Williams instead of the Williams brothers playing. So if they're going to play, it's going to be later in the tournament, either as both on the 1-loss side, or Jared is going to be playing Jason in the finals if he can make it back. He's got to take the scenic route, losing the first round. So losing in his first round, I should say. So almost a little bit of drama there. It's been kind of fun to see the Williams brothers have to play each other. That's happened before, and I've seen them both get the best of each other. So it's not a guarantee. Not a guarantee one would win, but so yeah, there you have it. All right, what else we got going on here right now? Looks like do a little something here with the video. All right, back with you. So it looks like so Doug was up in that match 4-2 and ends up losing 6-4. Oh yeah, pretty brutal. Yeah. So we shall get another match here soon. Once that's, is that not posted? Table 16, it should be. What's going on with the Huh. All right. Well, let me see what's up with the names here on the matchup. Unless they haven't started playing yet, they may not have started playing. So we'll see what's up. Take a quick break and be right back with you guys, and I'll get a matchup for you. All right, back with y'all. Okay, so we are going to move this back on over to the other table where we have another winner side match, Lauren Melm versus Jason Williams. This is going to be the more competitive of the, and probably a more more people would, I always, local players, want to see a certain person play. And then, of course, people that know Jason Williams always like to see him play. So, throw this one up on the stream for everybody. Okay. And on another table in the back room, another match just getting underway. First rack just broke. Is Ver that you just watched beat Doug Williams. Doug Whaley. And so Ver versus Peter Mack. All right. Give me 1 second. All right, back with you. This match is going to be getting underway. Jason Williams versus that other guy versus Lauren Ma. Let's see how this one shakes out. All right, looks like Jason gets is breaking first. Very animated break he does. Pretty much the same every time. Really drives through that cue ball and gets a lot of body movement. Swings that cue arm up high. Almost hits the light with his cue stick. Usually works for him though. Got a nice spread. Makes a couple balls on the break. Look out. Think he ends up getting himself, hooked himself. Might be able to see the edge of the 4 ball, so if that's the case, we're going to have to play a safety and bring that cue ball 2 rails back down behind the 9. You might be able to see the whole 4. Hard to tell from here. Oh, yeah, he was able to. Well, looks like Lauren takes down game one. All right, back with you here, and just want to double check, make sure we are all good. Looks like we're good on frame still. Looks like audio's good. We're moving along. All right, cool. Let's get over here. Let's check this out. We're good there. All right. Richard Walter, thanks for tuning in. Is the turkey done yet? Is the turkey a player or? not, sorry, not sure what you're asking. Sorry. About time to get that air kicked back on here. It is getting a little toasty. Jason misses, gives Lauren an opportunity with the handful of balls on the table. See if he just punches across or follows, or if he's going to draw it over. A little draw over. Nice shot. Pocket the ball. Corner. Come back down. Come across for the 9 in the same corner. I got to imagine. Let up on that little bit, but he's totally fine here. All right, looks like Lauren Ma up 2-0 over Jason Williams with a little bit of help from Mr. Williams. For those that just maybe happen to have come on, you can see template racks are being used. The 9 on the spot was the decision for this tournament. In years past, I do believe it has been one on the spot, but they decided to go ahead and roll with 9 ball on the spot, change it up a little bit. It's rack your own. The 9 ball does count on the break in any hole. Since it's template and 9 on the spot, they decided 9 in any hole with rack your own. Jason gets the 9 ball moving. Makes 1 ball on the break. Looks like he made the 6 ball. Doesn't really have a good shot on the 1. The 2 7's a little tied up, but it does look like the 7 does combo in the corner. So it looks like he may just play a safe from here. Maybe come off the 1. Drag the cue across the table, get up underneath the 2 and 7 for a safety. Unless he could see enough of the 1 to make it, to pocket it. Nope. Yep, he did the first thing I said. Try to draw it, drag it across the table. That works. He was trying to get behind the 2 and 7, but 1 ball trickled down behind the 5. So Lauren still got put in a safe. More than one way to skin a cat, as they say, and that worked out for Jason on that shot. Doug Whaley must feel like it's been a little bit of a rough day already. Looks like he's already got himself an adult beverage. Sitting in the stands watching this matchup. And mentioned earlier, but again, as people do kind of come and go on the stream throughout the day, if anyone is interested, yourself, or if you know someone, friend or family, that is interested in a pool table, specifically a gold crown, a Brunswick gold crown. The Jointed Cue does have some gold crowns for sale at the moment. Eventually, they will be moving all of the tables out from the front room, all the gold crowns, as well as the 4 diamonds in the back room. The diamonds will be the last to go, but they will be replacing the tables with Rassens. Good looking table. Got to see them yesterday, so see what it's going to be yesterday. So good looking table, and that is going to help promote a big tournament in the future, which will probably be sometime next year after all the tables have been delivered and set up, and then they'll be able to have a Rassen Cup tournament here at the Jointed Cue. So yeah, if you're interested, reach out, call the Jointed Cue, ask for Adam. If he's not available, just leave your name and number with whoever you speak with on the phone, and Adam will get a hold of you, or someone will contact you back and let you know, the pricing for the table and what's available and such. And if you're in the market for a diamond in the future, again, I believe all 4 of the diamonds will be available at some point. They will go last, so that may not, they may not be available this year. That may be sometime next year, early next year. So keep a lookout there. If you are interested in diamonds, same thing, call, reach out. I'm sure you probably leave your name and contact number to be put on a list for one of the 4 diamond tables. I don't know what the pricing is going to be on any of those. The gold crowns, I believe, you could double check, but I believe that they are around $2,500. They're in really good condition based on their age. The rails are in good shape and such. And you get a little piece of history, that those gold crowns have been around in this room for many, many years. Had a lot of really good players and some champions play on these tables, over the years. And if you're considering that or know someone that is, and you want to see what the tables look like in person, definitely make a trip down to the pool room, if you live within a reasonable driving distance, of course, and check them out, see which one you like, see if the one that you like is still available for purchase. I know that they have sold a couple already, that are still here in the room, but they're already sold or spoken for. So, yeah, just reach out to the Jointed Cue if you have any questions or interest, and they'll be happy to answer your questions and get you set up. All right, looks like we have a 2-1 game now. The tournament director is playing in the match right now, so he is unable to update the scores on Digital Pool. I do not have access to do the updating. I can see the scoreboard, the flip scores that they have. So it does look like it's 2-1. 2-1. Sorry about that. And we're in the middle of summertime, of course. July 1st being tomorrow. More tournaments coming here to the Jointed Cue. Keep a lookout on Jointed Cue social media pages, and for updates on tournaments that is coming up for the future. All right, back with y'all here. Sorry about that. Got a little, got my food order just delivered to me. Jointed Cue cheeseburger. And I did not get it with the fried egg on there, which I love, but that's just a little too messy to try to eat in the booth. Around the keyboard and all that stuff. Got some onion rings going on. Yeah. Looks good, looks good. So I'm going to dig into lunch here in a moment. During that time, I will put it on mute. I won't have you on mute too long while I eat, but I don't want to be munching in your all's ear either. So, hang tight. Still here with you, but I am going to take a quick couple minutes to eat real fast. Oh, perfect. Adam, the GM here at the Jointed Cue, Adam just jumped on in the chat. Looks like that the tournament schedule has been updated. So I was just mentioning couple minutes ago, and that's probably why he jumped on and put that there. So thanks much, Adam. So yeah, check out Jointed Cue, the website, and the updated schedule is there for any upcoming tournaments to be on the lookout for. But again, they also do post something in advance with flyers and such and reminders. So when you get that stuff too, definitely, share that out to your people. The more the merrier, get as many players here for the different events as possible. It's always a good thing. All right, I'm going to throw y'all on mute for just a couple minutes while I eat. So hang out and continue to watch this match. Be back with you here shortly. Just a quick update. The match that you watched between Lauren Ma and Jason Williams, the score is 2-2. If you just happen to jump on, again, tournament director Vaughn is currently in a match, so he's unable to update. I can't do it from my computer here, so just try to keep you updated based on their flip scorecards there. So 2-2. Be back with you. All right, everyone. Uh, anyone that just jumped on here hanging out, just finishing up some lunch real quick, so got it on mute. Didn't want anyone to think that there was going to be no audio during the tournament. That is not the case. Just quick bite to eat. So be back with you in just a second. We got a 3-2 match between Lauren and Jason Williams. I believe Lauren is up 3-2 at the moment. So give me just a second. Just about done. Be right back with you. All right, back with y'all here. Thanks a lot. Appreciate a little break to eat. And been watching some action between these two guys. Some of the other matches that are going on too right now. Well, let's get back to that in just a minute. Let's see what Jason does with this. Looks like he's going to play the 4-9 combination here. Definitely taking his time on this shot. Wow. He hit that ball hard enough to where he didn't want to, you know, slow roll it and miss and leave the 9 hanging in the hole, right? So he hit it hard enough to make sure not to do that, but doing so he completely caused him to miss it pretty bad. You know, he did get fortunate. 4 ball comes back cross table and Lauren's hooked. Looks like he can do a little. Might be kind of hard. Cue ball sort of center of the table, so he may not be able to reach doing it. But if he's able to, he can do a little baby masse and some right spin and go rail first and kind of catch and throw that 4 ball in. And with that spin, he'll come up and either bump the 8 and leave him a shot on the 5 ball in either the corner or the side, or maybe bypass the 8. But it looks like he's going to kick the opposite way. Just try to get that 4 out of there and play a safety, which didn't quite work out. And he moved the 5 ball up past the 7, so now it goes in the side pocket. So Jason is in a good position to get these 6 balls here. No problem balls. Get this match tied up 3-3. He can accomplish the task at hand. All right, Jason takes that game down. And it is his break as well. Again, if you're just tuning in, as you can see, the annual Father's Day 9-ball open tournament. A couple weekends after Father's Day, but all good. The rules and stuff I put in the chat, but it is race to 6 on the winner side, race to 4 on the loser. Looks like it's going to be a true double elimination event as of now. 3 foul rules in effect. You must notify your opponent when they're on 2, or the 3rd foul does not count. It is alternate break, 9-ball on the spot. The 9-ball counts in any pocket on the break. Jump cues are allowed. Had 26 players. Entry fee was $40. Jointed cue added to $250. Got some regular return players that play in this event pretty much every year, which is always good. Got some new players that I haven't seen, in the past. A couple couple years of this, or just general tournaments. So some new players to the jointed queue here, which that is definitely cool. Got a player in Peter Mack that used to live here in Sacramento years ago and moved to Maryland. He is here on vacation with the fam for a couple weeks doing some different things and decided to come down and play. So great to see him be able to come play. He won his first match, and he is matched up right now with Ver. Don't know what the score is between those two because I can't see the beads, but we'll know soon enough after their match is over if he ends up winning or losing. The bracket is in the chat, so feel free to see if how your favorite player may be doing. I'll do a quick rundown of the bracket as well, though. From top to bottom. In the first round, we had Lauren Maud defeat Jared Williams 6-5, and Jason Williams defeat Kim Morrell 6-1. So that's the match that you're watching right now. Both of them advanced, Lauren versus Jason, and currently that match is 3-3 that you're watching on stream. Jason Melm defeated George Williams 6-4. Jason moved forward to play Chris Sanchez, which had a bye. Jason Melm defeated Chris 6-1. So Jason is moved forward. He's in the third round already. And he's waiting to play the winner between Lauren and Jason Williams. Then you had Justin G play James Sanchez. James Sanchez won that match 6-4. Sean Roy defeated Phil Berlandi. Let me see here. Give me 1 second. Yeah, Sean defeated Phil 6-2. So Sean Roy will be playing James Sanchez. When there's a table available, Travis Reynoso defeated Robert Sanchez 6-2. Travis moved forward and played Daniel Corello, which had a bye. Daniel was victorious in that match, so Daniel beats Travis 6-2. Daniel moves forward to the third round. He will be waiting for the winner of Sean Roy or James Sanchez. Then Peter Mack won his first match against Richard Casillas, and Ver beat Doug Whaley 6-4. So Peter, Matt, and Ver Cornello are playing right now. Edward Chick Nelson defeated Yuri 6-4. Moved forward to play Sam Akita. And they're underway right now. Not sure what the score is there. There's another Sam. Sam V defeated Alfonso Portela 6-4. Moving forward to play Paul Martinez, which Paul had a bye. So Sam V and Paul Martinez are playing right now. And Sam win or lose? Yeah, Samuel Shukraloff defeated Caleb B 6-5. So Sam moved forward and is waiting to play the winner of Chris Esparza and Von Mendoza, which right now it looks like Chris is up 5-4 in a race to 6. And then that's all winner side. Loser side, Jared Williams defeated Kim Morrell 4-0. So Jared moved forward. He's waiting to play a match George Williams, that got knocked to the one loss side, he moves forward in a bye bracket. He's waiting to play. Justin G and Phil Berlandi is they're playing right now. Robert Sanchez was in a bye bracket, so he moved forward on the one loss side. Richard Casillas and Doug Whaley are currently playing. The winner of that will play Travis Reynoso. Yuri got knocked over by Chick Nelson to the one loss side. He's in a bye bracket. He got a bye within that bracket, so he's moving forward. He's waiting to play, waiting for someone to lose on the winner side to play. Alfonso Portola moved forward with a bye, but he is going to be matching up right now with Chris Sanchez. And then we have Caleb B. Caleb is waiting for an opponent to be moved over to the one loss side. So kind of just a quick rundown. Again, ran through a lot, hard to keep track of. But again, the bracket link is in the chat for both YouTube and Facebook Live, so feel free to click on that and follow along. And we will be moving throughout the day. Be playing all day long into this evening sometime. Race 6, race to 4, of course, and especially if it's true double elimination. It's going to go on. There's 26 players, roughly 13 tables being used for the tournament. So it'll take a little bit. All right, it looks like there was a match that just finished on table 17 between Peter Mack and Ver. I'm not sure who won that. Tournament director is updating it right now, so we'll get a rundown of that. It looks like Peter Mack ended up winning that 6-5, and it looks like Edward Chick Nelson beat Sam O 6-0. So Peter Mack and Chick will be playing. Peter and Chick know each other from back in the day when Peter used to live here, so that'll be hopefully that'll be a cool thing for them to play each other again. Otherwise, just kind of trucking along here. All right, sounds like Peter Mack and Chick Nelson are going to be playing on table 17 in the back room. It's an off-stream table, but I will try to keep you updated on what's going on there, especially for any locals that happen to know one or both of these guys. Sean Roy is also playing James Sanchez on table 18 back here. Don't know what this... I think they just started. I think they're in their first game. Sean is favored to win this match, but anything could happen. It is 9-ball. And James seems to be hitting the ball pretty good right now, so let's see if he pulled off the win against Sean. Jason comes up a little bit short on that. Put quite a bit of spin on there, but it didn't. It seemed like it really died off of that second rail. Makeable shot. Probably shoot it, making the top right corner pocket, and then come down back to, if he can get the cue ball back to where it's at right now, for the 5 ball, he'd be happy with that. Unless he's going the other way. Yeah, no. Yeah, he overran that a little bit. So he's going to have to go into recovery mode here. The bank in the lower left or right corner where he's standing is open if he wanted to do that, or he can decide to play it safe. Which if he does that, he'd probably just put the 5 ball on the end rail and send the cue ball up table, creating some distance and using that 9 ball as a blocker. And the 8 ball, so even better there. He didn't use as much distance, but he utilized a couple balls, so looks like a couple more people jumped in the watching the stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in, whether you stay for a couple minutes or you come in and out all day or hang out all day with us. It's much appreciated. If you would throw a like on whatever you're, if you do like the stream, throw that thumbs up, and then definitely don't forget to share out the tournament to your pool playing folks. That way they know what's going on if they want to tune in and watch some 9 ball. The bracket, the link to the bracket, digital pool brackets in the chat on Facebook Live or YouTube, whatever you're watching, along with the rules. I put those in there so that way you can kind of see what's going on there for this specific tournament. And anyone tuning in, if you or someone you know are looking for a pool table right now or in the near future, Jointed Cue does have some gold crowns for sale. If you're interested in finding out more or which tables are available, just give the Jointed Cue a call, ask for Adam, or leave your name and number, and someone will get back to you and answer any questions you have, and maybe get you set up with one of these, one of the gold crowns. It comes with a lot of history here from the Jointed Cue. At some point in the future, I believe the 4 diamonds in the back room will also be available. Don't know if anything's already spoken for, so again, if you have any interest in a gold crown or a diamond, just reach out to someone at the Jointed Cue. The diamonds will be last to go. They are going to be replacing the tables with some very nice Racing tables. And some big thing tournament-wise coming up once all that happens in the future. Sounds like it'll be sometime in 2025. They'll have a neat little tournament, or maybe a larger tournament. So keep a lookout for that. If you're interested in any future upcoming tournaments, definitely go to Jointed Cue website and click on tournaments. And it'll give you some upcoming the tournament schedule, whether it's something that you're looking to play or if it's just something you want to come watch. So check out the tournament schedule on the website, and then also make sure you follow or subscribe to social media pages and YouTube, and when tournaments come up, flyers put on, and make sure we ask that you share those out so that way all of your followers or friends know that there's some tournaments coming up. They can either show up and play, maybe take home some of that money, or jump on and watch the stream. Needs that to slow down a little bit. Jason's has overrun some balls, overrun shape a couple times just in this rack alone, but I've seen him do it a couple times already this match and his prior match. Speed just a little off right now, but good enough player, he's able to recover in one way or another, whether he makes a nice shot to get back into line or plays a safe. Here he's going to play a safety. 8 ball at the end rail, send the cue ball at table, I'm sure. I'd be surprised if he banks this 8 ball. Ideally, Lauren probably wants to just fan off the edge of that 8 ball, not moving it too much, just fanning it, moving it over, maybe 5 or 6 inches to the right, have it float down to the closer to the rail maybe, and bring that cue ball 2 rails back up to where it's at right now, and use that 9 as a blocker and create some distance in case he can't get behind there. But I don't really see him doing anything else crazy here. Just fan off that ball and bring the cue ball back up table is going to be his best bet. Unless he could see enough of the 8 ball to bank the 8 ball back up table to the end rail and leave the cue ball sitting there, that would be okay as well if he could see enough of the ball. That's what he tried to do. But I think that was a tougher shot. Obviously, he didn't have a whole lot of ball to play with there because of the 9. So he tried to use a little bit of left spin to create that angle that he didn't have because the 9 ball was there. I think that maybe fanning off the 8 was, and moving the cue ball back up might have been, well, who knows. Each player, you look at the table, look at the shot that you have, that you're forced with at that given time, and he just didn't feel comfortable with the other option. Now, tomorrow, yesterday, an hour from now, maybe he, plays that shot different, but he might end up paying for that 8 ball lead if Jason could pocket this 9 ball here. Which he does, dead in the heart there. Well, and if you are tuning in, newly tuned in, you see they're using a template rack. The 9 ball is going on the spot. They changed that up this year. So they're allowing rack your own. The 9 ball is good on the break in any of the pockets because they are doing it on the spot. So Jason moves up in game count 5-3, a race to 6, and him being on the hill, could have been a pretty big swing there with that 8 ball situation that Lauren was dealt. Lauren gets fortunate that Jason doesn't make a ball on the break. He's been making at least a ball on the break consistently. So Lauren's got a chance here to do a little something. Looks like he's going to be a little jacked up over the 7, or at least his shaft's going to be really close to the 7 ball. Going to be hard to make the pocket the 1 and get good shape on the 2, so it might be a situation where you pick your poison, just pocket the ball and deal with what you got left, unless he wants to try to play a safe. And he did really well with that. He force followed that ball. And that's tough to do on these tables because he did hit the inner part of the rail, the inside of the pocket. Sometimes that ball on these diamonds will rattle and then sit there, but he came out of that nice. That was a nice shot. With shape, he's going to do basically the same thing on the 2. And see, that time it did rattle, not rattle and hang, but rattle and come back out. He wouldn't have had a shot on the 3 ball anyhow. Maybe he might have been able to shoot the 3, cut 3 into the 6, but Jason's in a good spot here. Fires in that 3-6 combination. Looks like both balls pretty much got right on the rail, so he is looking at doing something crazy, juicing it up and showing us a little something to get shape here, or he'll just play safe, make the 3, roll forward a little bit, some spin like that. And it looks like the 4 does pass the 5 in the corner pocket. That is the case. And he's still sitting pretty good. Rolls right up perfect for the 5. He'll just draw this back for the 7. He actually wants to leave himself a little bit of an angle because he needs to play the 8 ball in the same corner that he's going to play the 7 because of where the 9 is at. Which he leaves himself a good angle, pop out, play the 8 in the same corner, 9 ball in the opposite corner, and this should be a wrap. He should take this match down. Oh, he overcut that ball. Wow. Overcut that ball. And I will say he actually didn't take as many practice strokes on that ball as he normally does within his normal process. So it just seemed like a little bit rushed, but definitely didn't hit it where he wanted to. So Lauren's got some life left. He needs to capitalize, which he overran. Both these guys, yeah, a little bit too much. Table just seems to be playing a little bit fast on certain shots today. It's usually not the case. Lauren makes a good shot. Look out, he's okay. Woo! That was close. Oh, went one rail with that. All right, so Lauren Ma wins his 4th game, looking at 5-4 with him breaking. Can he make something happen? Break and make a ball and somehow get out. Break and make the 9 ball. Force, either way, he needs to figure out a way to win this game. To force heal. Got 4th of July coming up next week. If you're going on vacation, or staycation, a vacation, whatever, enjoy yourselves. Be safe out there. If you're doing fireworks, be safe. Don't blow off any fingers. Don't don't catch your house or anyone else's house on fire, you know, with anything. Hopefully no one's doing any illegal fireworks. If you have pets, especially dogs that get freaked out with fireworks and stuff, the big booms, you know, make sure to get those pets taken care of. Get some thunder shirts or some medications or something. I know I'm gonna have to do that. We're gonna have to do that for our dogs. Fireworks in our area. Actually, a couple days ago, they already started. So I expect every night this week, building up to the 4th of July, is going to be just heavier and heavier. So, but yeah, definitely be safe out there. Enjoy your holiday. Um, Not 100% sure of the schedule, the hours here at the Jointed Cue, if it's regular hours on the 4th of July or if they're going to be closed or not. I'm not quite sure about that. If I find out sometime, I'll definitely let y'all know. But if you are planning on coming to play some pool here at the Jointed Cue on the 4th of July, I would definitely give them a call or look at the website at a minimum, just to double check hours. They probably have that listed as well. Lauren's looking to see what kind of pattern he can come up with here to see if he can get out or if he's going to have to play out to that five. The 5 ball is the problem ball right now, so he may have to look at where he needs to get to potentially make it and get shape on the 6, his backup table, when that time comes. Or if he falls short, he can always, you know, play safety. There is the 8 and 9 sitting there, so got a little straight on this, but I think he could still go. He could make this ball come forward and then roll up for the 5. He overrolled it. Where he was pointing his cue, his tip earlier, you know, he wanted to get to an exact spot, and which was a small window, to where he wanted to get to where he can actually pocket the 5 and then, you know, kind of draw a spin to that side rail and then up past the 8, coming up table to the 6. But that was tough. Looks like he can see the edge of the 5. That creeps by the 7. Oh, he left the shots. He left Jason to where he can at least do something with the 5 ball. We'll see if Jason lightly comes off the left side of this 5 and one rail and puts the cue ball right up behind the 7 ball, or if he brings the cue ball back around behind the 9. Yeah, it's gonna get behind the 8. Trying to keep the pressure on him. Good hit. Oh, he just tickied the 7 and scratch. Oh, that's brutal. Ugh. Well, the saving grace is he tied up the 8-9. Jason just looked to see if the 9 ball went in the side pocket for like the 8-9 combo. It does look like it's going a little bit low. Don't know. It's hard to tell from here if they're froze and how close it is to the side, and if he could play the 8-9 combo and throw the 9 to the hole or not. Doesn't look like that's the case, so it looks like he's going to play the 5-9 combo right now instead of trying to figure out how to break these two balls apart and then run out. And kind of like the last time he tried to play a 9-ball combination, he'll probably do this with just a little bit more speed in case he doesn't make it. I don't see him slow rolling this. Unless the 5 is going to veer off and he won't leave Lauren something, but he'll hit it with enough speed to clear the 9 out. Just like that. It was a good attempt. That was a tough shot. All right, Lauren, this might be your last chance here unless, can't keep giving Jason chances at stuff because eventually that's going to run out. So he's worried about that side pocket, the cue ball. And he got close. He got fortunate. The 5 ball stopped where it did. And Jason has two options here. He can either come like he's looking, slide underneath and hit the 9. If he hits it good, could be a kick and stick. That would be devastating for Lauren if Jason pulls this off. Because that 5 ball is going to move up table unless he actually makes the 5 in the side pocket and then he hooks himself on the 6. We'll see what happens. Nope, perfect. Yep. Yeah, that 5 was going to be heading towards the side with that at that angle, but yeah, that is a pretty brutal safety in this situation with your opponent on the hill. The ball's sitting out towards the middle of the table. You just got to follow the angles of, shoot. If you're going to kick this ball one rail, kick at it like all you got to do is kick at it like you're trying to scratch in that top right corner pocket, and you will make contact with the 5. But being this close to the rail, it's easy, and that 9 ball there, it's a little easy to, tighten that angle up and actually miss, because you want to hit it hard enough, right, to once you make contact, you got to get either the 5 or the cue ball to a rail so you don't foul. This is going to be his best option, even though it's not great. Yeah, see, that's what I was saying. You're so close, you know that you got to hit it with a little bit of speed to be able to make sure to get something to a rail after contact. And being that close to the rail, it tightens up that angle different than what you think a lot of times, because you're hitting it with speed. So unfortunate for Lauren, but a great shot by Jason Williams. That kick and stick was perfect. Well, almost perfect. I guess perfect would have been freezing the cue ball on the 9. But I mean, Jason should be out here, but we've seen some goofy. Matter of fact, last game we seen him miss a 7 ball where he overcut it. This same pocket. This one's a little easier, closer to the rail, so he doesn't have to do as much because he's going to get to the rail quicker with the cue ball to be able to come back across for the 8. So he should not overcut this ball. He's good. Pocket this, draw it back just a little bit, come off the rail. 9 in the same, and now this should be a wrap for this match. Lauren is not giving up anything because he knows that goofy things could happen. So he's going to make him shoot it. All right, Jason Williams takes down that match. Comes back. Lauren was up early. Jason did what he does. Came back. So Jason Williams moves forward into the 3rd round, which he will now be playing Jason Melm. Lauren Ma will drop down to the 1-loss side. Let's see. Lauren, loser to 40. Let me see. Where is 40? 40, 40, 40. Loser of match. Loser of match. Okay, Lorma drops down. He's going to have a little bit of a wait. Yeah, he's going to have a little bit of a wait for an opponent. So, hang tight with us. Tournament director should be getting another match thrown on the stream here in just a minute. While we're waiting, I am going to go take a quick restroom break. I'll be right back with you, and we will get a match up for you momentarily. Hang tight, guys. Be right back. All right, back with y'all. Okay, so went and double checked with the tournament director, and we have an upcoming match here on table 16, which once that starts, I'll definitely have that on the stream. It's going to be Jason Williams versus Jason Melm. If Jason Williams needs a little bit of a break, so we're waiting for that match. That might be 10 to 15 minutes before that gets started. If there's another match, right now there's all matches are going, and people that are waiting to play a match need an opponent to play. So as of the moment, there's no match to actually throw on one of the stream tables. So just hang tight with us. I'll at least transition you over to the table that Jason Melm and Jason Williams will be playing on, table 16. But again, we're just waiting. We're waiting for that to get started. It's going to be 10 to 15 minutes. If another match gets started on the other table, I'll flip you over there and we'll watch that until the main match gets going, and then we'll flip you back. So let's do a quick rundown of what's going on. Let me check the chat real fast, see if anyone had any questions. Karen, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, Jointed Cue, cool place to play for sure. A lot of history here. Gilbert, Souza, no, sir. Jay Omar is no longer here with the Jointed Cue. He's doing well, though. I just seen him within the last couple days, and he's doing good. He's just not working at the Jointed Cue anymore. Adam Whittington is the new GM at the Jointed Cue. All right, looks like that's all good there. All right, so yeah, let's do a quick rundown. The bracket links are in the chat, whether you're watching Facebook Live or the YouTube channel. But we'll do a quick rundown for you, just kind of bring you up to speed on what's going on. So to start the tournament off, we had Lauren Ma playing Jared Williams. Lauren wins that match 6-5, moves forward to play Jason Williams. Jason Williams beat Kim Morrell 6-1. Lauren and Jason played, and which match you just watched, Jason comes out winner on that 6-4. He moves forward to the third round. George Williams played Jason Melm. Jason Melm won that 6-4. Moved forward to play Chris Sanchez, which had a bye. Jason Melm beat Chris Sanchez 6-1. Move forward. Jason Melm will now be playing Jason Williams. That will be the feature match. That will be coming up shortly. We'll move on down to the next part of the winner bracket. We had Justin G play James Sanchez. There's a couple Sanchez's, Chris and James. James Sanchez won that 6-4. Moved forward to play Sean Roy. Sean Roy and James Sanchez are currently playing. To get there, Sean Roy beat Phil Berlandi 6-2. The winner of that match is going to go forward and play Daniel Corello. Daniel started the tournament off with a bye, moved forward to the second round, where he played Chris Reynoso. Chris beat Robert Sanchez, another Sanchez, 6-2. to play Daniel. Daniel wins that match over Travis 6-2 to move forward. Again, Daniel Carello is waiting for the winner of James Sanchez and Sean Roy, which that match is underway. They've been playing for roughly about 40 minutes or so. Can't quite see it. Looks like the score is 3-3 from where I'm sitting. It looks like it's 3-3. Try to keep you posted there. Moving on down, Peter Mack played Richard Casillas. Peter wins that 6-1, moves forward. Ver Cornello played Doug Whaley. Ver wins 6-4, moves forward. Peter Mack and Ver played. Peter wins that match 6-5 and moves forward to the third round, where he is playing Chick Nelson. That match is currently underway. I can't see what the score is there. They've been playing about a little over a half hour, about 40 minutes or so. So Peter Mack and Chick Nelson playing. Chick got to that point by starting off his tournament by beating Yuri 6-4. Good win for Chick. Moved forward to play Sam O. Sam O had a bye first round, so him and Chick played. Chick wins that 6-0 to get to the point of playing Peter Mack right now. We move on down to Sam V. He played Alfonso Portela. Sam wins 6-4, moves forward to play Paul Martinez, which had a bye. Paul wins that match 6-2, moves forward. Paul is waiting for the winner between Samuel Shikolov and Chris Esperanza. Samuel beat Caleb B 6-5 to get to where he's at right now playing Chris. Chris Esparza beat Von Mendoza 6-4. So Samuel and Chris are currently playing. Paul Martinez waiting in the wings for the winner of that. That will be in the third round. That's winner bracket. Loser bracket, we had Jared Williams beat Kim Morales 4-0. So Jared is waiting to play. George Williams advanced with a bye on the loser side. George is currently playing Sam V. No score update there. They started 30 minutes ago. Justin G played Phil B. Phil moves past Justin 4-2. Phil and Sam O are currently playing. Their match just got called. Robert Sanchez got a bye on the loser bracket, moves forward to play Ver. Ver beats Robert 4-2, moves forward to the third round on the losers bracket. Ver is waiting to play the winner of Phil Berlandi and Sam Akitai. That match is just getting underway, so Ver has a little while to wait. Richard Casillas plays Doug Whaley. Doug wins 4-3. Doug moves forward to play Travis Reynoso. Doug wins 4-2 to move forward. Doug is now waiting for a while. Yuri, which lost to Chick Nelson in the first round, he gets a bye on the losers bracket, moves forward. He's waiting for an opponent currently. The winner, whoever he plays, the winner of that match will move forward to play Doug Whaley in the third round on the loser bracket. Alfonso Portela got a bye on the loser bracket, moves forward to play Chris Sanchez. They are currently underway. No score update. Caleb B and Laura Ma looks like waiting to play. So there you have it. Again, kind of quick, hard to follow, but wanted to give a quick rundown while we were waiting for the stream match to start up. Definitely feel free to click on the bracket to follow along. Adam, heard what guy is a decent one pocket player? Who are you talking about? I know you're not talking about the Adam that I mentioned earlier. Yeah, the two Jasons, Jason Williams and Jason Melm, that should be a strong match. Both of those guys can definitely make the other one pay for a mistake. So looking forward to that match for sure being on stream when it starts. Again, it will be a little bit. Jason Williams just needed a little bit of a break. So you're watching Jason Melm just hit some balls to warm up. There might be another match that's going to be getting going here soon on the other table. If that happens again, I will throw that match on the stream until the featured matchup starts. This will be a one-day tournament, of course. Normally these open tournaments like this, and the annual tournaments usually are ran on a Saturday, and either finish one day or sometimes they run, it's a 2-day depending on the amount of entries. This year, I believe that was just a little bit of a change up, just because of other tournaments going on locally. The another local pool hall closest to Jointed Cue here is having a tournament, and that's a memorial tournament for Britt Aldana, Robert Aldana's daughter that tragically passed away in a car accident some years ago, about 8 years ago or so. So there's a Hard Times Billiards holds a memorial tournament in her name there. I think this is I think it might be like the 4th annual. They've had it for several years, but that started yesterday. They played down to 16 players yesterday, so top 16 showed back up today over there at Hard Times. So I believe that's probably the reason why the Father's Day was ran, just today, on Sunday instead of yesterday, just because some of the players that are here today playing in this tournament were there playing in that tournament. So, a traditional long-running tournament being the Father's Day 9-ball open tournament here at the Jointed Cue versus a memorial tournament for someone that was well known in the area. That's tough to, you don't want to pit those two against each other. So trying to spread the love a little bit for the pool players and allow people to play in both tournaments if at all possible. So there'll be some more tournaments coming up here at the Jointed Cue, of course, throughout the year. Just keep a lookout. Right now, you can go to the Jointed Cue website and go to tournaments and schedules and see upcoming events there, whether it's whatever it is, weekly tournaments, or if it's league stuff or open events, whatever. They do have some stuff updated up to a certain date there as of right now, so you could go check that out. But also make sure that you like and or follow Jointed Cue's Facebook page and subscribe to the YouTube channel. But Facebook is really where the Jointed Cue Facebook page and the Backroom of the Jointed Cue is where it's usually talked about with upcoming tournaments. Flyers are put out, so when you see that stuff, put it on your calendar so that way you could show up and play, or come watch, or watch on stream if that's what it's going to be. And then you can also share that information out to your pool playing people. So try to keep everyone in the loop on what's going on here at the joint. Jason's taking a little warm-up break, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw you on over to the other table. Doug Whaley hitting some balls. He's going to be playing here soon. Actually, let's see where Doug is at and who he's going to be playing. He is waiting for... Oh, actually, Doug has a little bit of a wait, unless something wasn't updated. Looks like Yuri is waiting for someone. Loser of match 19. Let's go see who he's waiting on. Let's see. Loser to 38. Loser of 19. Loser of 38. 37. Okay, so Yuri is going to play the loser between James Sanchez and Sean Roy. Daniel Carello is going to play the winner of those two on the winner side, but the loser is going to drop down to play Yuri, and then the winner between Yuri and whoever he plays is going to move forward to play Doug Whaley. So actually Doug's got a little bit of a wait. It does look like the match between Sean Roy and... and James Sanchez is over, and it looks like Sean won that 6-3. So Sean Roy will be playing Daniel Carello coming up here shortly. And that means James Sanchez will drop down to play Yuri. And that should, because it's a loser side match, and it looks like it's a little behind on that side, they Yuri and James should be playing here pretty quick. As well. And it looks like Sean Roy and Daniel Carello will be playing on table 15, which is the table that we were just watching Doug practice on. So it already populated. Players have been notified to go to the table. Sean Roy versus Daniel Carello. That's going to be coming up here right now. So players are making their way to the table. We'll go ahead and watch. We'll watch this match until Jason Williams and Jason Melm get to playing. Again, Sean Roy definitely favored in this match with Daniel. Daniel's newer to pool, plays for, he goes to Sac State. I believe he goes to Sac State, plays on their, I could be wrong. I forget where he goes, what college he goes to. But he's a young man, young college man that, kid, that does play in their pool league. Or pool team. He lives close here to the Jointed Cue. Plays here a lot. He goes to other pool rooms as well. I know he goes to Hard Times, and I think he might go to somewhere else every now and then. But I think Jointed Cue is his home pool room, I believe. and he hasn't been playing a long time, but he has been picking it up, and he can catch fire sometimes and play. He's starting to play a little bit of one pocket with us as well, and he's liking the game and enough to stick with it for now, and he's learning a little bit, but he's still, learning rotation first. He still likes to shoot at a lot of balls. So he's going to have his hands full with Sean Roy this match. Sean wins the lag. If you're just tuning in, of course, as you can see, it's 9-ball open event. It's rack your own, 9-ball on the spot. The 9-ball does count on the break in any pocket since it's rack your own and 9 on the spot. 3 foul rules in effect. Got to notify your opponent when they're on 2, or else the third foul does not count. Jump cues are allowed, and so on. Race to 6 on the winner side, race to 4 on the one-loss side. It looks like Chick Nelson may have beaten Peter Mack. If that's the case, Peter's tournament is done. Kind of bummed out about that. I mean, Peter lives in Maryland now. Used to live in Sacramento years ago, moved to Maryland at some point. I think that was when I had quit playing pool for over 19 years, and then just been back now not even 3 years, and so Peter moved away, but he showed up today to play in the tournament. He's here in town on a little vacation with the family, so wanted to come down to play, but looks like his tournament is done. So thanks to Peter Mack for coming down and hanging out and playing. Alright, let's see what else is going on. Anyone. Ladies play free on Thursdays at the Jointed Cue. Yes. Oh, and if you're a college, I forgot, Jointed Cue, you can see on their Facebook page and stuff too. But they do some different things for some of the ladies, as you can see. Play free on certain days. They run some specials and discounts from time to time. Right now, I believe that they have a summer special going for any college students, where you get a discounted membership, monthly membership for the summer. So if you're tuning in and you're a college student, or someone that likes to play pool, and you make sure to let them know, check it out. They can take advantage of a discounted membership. There are more details on the Facebook page. Matter of fact, let me see if, see if I can do this. Jointed Cue has a heck of a menu, by the way, too. Great breakfast. Got beer bottle, different brands bottles. Got beer on tap. Got snacks, appetizers. tacos, quesadillas with different meats. I mean, they have a solid solid menu. What I was gonna do is try. Yeah, you can go see. Let me see if this will work. See it on their Facebook page, but let me see if I could throw that in there. If it'll pop. Well, anyway, that's the link to the photo of what I was just talking about. Anyway, of monthly membership for students. So definitely, if you want to take advantage of that, feel free to do so. So it's the Jointed Cue's monthly membership. Enjoy unlimited table time. Of course, subject to some availability on certain days and such, and certain hours. But get a little bit of actually a pretty big discount. Normally, it's $100 per month for a membership, which is a great deal, first and foremost, for just anybody. But then for students, there's a $99 summer special for June, July, and August. But you have to show proof that you are a student. So check that out if you're interested, or reach out to the Jointed Cue if you have any questions about that. I was also going to try to find some of the other stuff, some of the other deals that they run, but looks like that's a much deeper scroll through. So definitely jump on the Jointed Cue Facebook page and check it out for anything and everything Jointed Cue. Anyhow, let's get back to the action here. All right, we're good to go. Looks like we're good. Frames is doing good. We're all good there. Stream good. All right, cool. Okay, I am gonna flip us back over. I know it's early in this match between Sean and Daniel. It's in the first game. It looks like still. The other table has started play. It looks like, or is about to anyway. Let's see what's going on here. We have no overlay. Let's see what's up. Let me try to fix that real fast. Why is that doing that? Alright, bear with me just a second, guys. I am going to flip you back over to the other table while I try to figure out what's going on with the there we go. Perfect. All right. We're in business. Jason Williams versus Jason Melm. We are in the first game. Nice try by Jason to turn that into a two-way shot. If he would have pocketed the 6 ball, he would have had a shot, looks like dead straight in the side with the 7. Little quick stop shot for the 8, but he snookered Jason Melm. Jason versus Jason, so I'm going to have to be using last names here. Or I can use Williams versus Melm, or if I say J-Dub, that's Jason Williams. Not everyone would know that, but anyway. Jason Melm looking to see what he can do here kick-wise. Looks like he's going to have to go up table and come back down. Whether he goes tight in that that right top corner pocket and goes 2 rails back down. Actually, it'd be 3 rails into the 6. Or just a straight 1 rail. Problem is that corner pocket is really big. If he makes contact with the left side of that 6 ball, it's a guaranteed scratch. He's got to be very careful here. Yeah, he came up way short there. Looks like Jason Williams, ball in hand, should be able to get out here. Gets pretty good on the 7, other than he's going to be jacked up over the 9 ball a little bit. Not ideal, but just got to roll this 7 ball in. Where the 8's at, you can't be too far off the rail anyway, I don't think. I think it's a little close to the... it's down past the corner. Well, it won't matter. He missed anyway. Being jacked up over that 8 ball was a big contributor to him missing that ball. On the other table, Daniel Corello missed a 2-ball shot, left the 2-9 combination for Sean Roy, so Sean Roy wins that first game. So he's up 1-0, which looks like Jason Melm is also going to have a 1-0 lead in his match. And we're waiting for some other matches to complete, so other ones could get started as well. But we have 2 matches going on right now on the stream table. So at any time, if play slows or if the players take a break for some reason on one, I'll flip it over to the other, and we should hopefully have some ongoing action for a while. Nice shot with shape right there. Fell right on that line for the 2 ball. He's going to make this ball and suck it back for the 3. Should contact the rail right about where his cue is at. Oh, he was able to actually pull it down all the way. Okay, he had more of an angle than I thought. Leaves himself a nice angle to come right down on that 4, which he needs to give himself even an angle on to get back for the 5. So a little bit of a tricky shot here going from 4 to 5. Just because there's that 8 ball is close, so he could hook himself. So he's got to decide 3 things to do: come off the rail and come back up towards the side pocket, come down low below the 5, or come across the face of the 9 in between the 8 and 9, which is a tougher window. So he came low, and if he doesn't like what he gets, then he can always play an easy safety right here. It's a stop shot. He could basically put the cue ball right on the 8, send the 5 up towards the top end rail, top short rail, just like that. About the simplest safety that you can have there. You don't gotta do like nothing but hit the ball straight in the face and stop the cue ball. So Jason's back at the table kicking again. This time he makes a good hit. Look out, side pocket. And it pays to hit it. He makes a good hit. Beats the scratch and snookers Jason Williams back. Yeah, Adam, I don't have control to update. Vaughn's got to do that. And if he's at the computer, he could do it. But if he's playing, then it doesn't, then he's got to wait. Yeah. Well, imagine if the links for digital pool were working, which I don't understand why they're not working for the players. Normally that digital pool text goes out and you get a secondary one or a secondary part to that text that one tells you who your opponent is and what table you're playing on, and then the second one is a link to the live scoring, which one of the players could click on, open up, and at least one of them could keep score. But he said that that wasn't going through for some reason. So well, looks like, if my eyes are not mistaken, it looks like David Stonier just walked in the pool room and is sitting in the back room watching some pool action, saying hello to a couple people. Of course, Dave Stonier, son of Terry Stonier, that started this tournament so many years ago, and Dave carrying on the tradition up to the point to where, he sold the pool room. Oh boy. Woo, he escaped tragedy right there. All right, back with you here. Just stepped out to say hello to David Stonier, which he went to go say hello to. He found out Peter Mack was here in town, and of course knows Peter Mack from over 20 years ago. And when Peter used to frequent the pool room, and Dave was here working and running it, and all that good stuff. So they're chatting, so I wanted to go say hello real quick. But anyway, back to the action we got. It actually is a 1-1 match here that we're watching, and it's 1-1 between Sean Roy and Daniel Carello as well. Excuse me, it's 2-1 between Sean and Daniel. I'm not sure who's up over there. I'll try to give you an update when I find out. Jason's thinking, what happened to my stroke right there? Kind of fell about 1.5 feet too short from where he wanted to be, maybe 2 feet. But he should make this ball. Right. While Jason's racking, Jason Melm is racking his break. Got Sean Roy just missed a 7-ball on the other table. Daniel Carello is in the process of shooting the 8 right now, which he makes. Gotta be careful of that corner. He's all right. He should make this 9-ball, and we'll see if it's 3-1 or 2-2. And I'll flip you right back over to the other table in just a moment. Let's see if Daniel secures this ball, which he does. All right, back to Jason Melm breaking. And it looks like the score over on that table between Daniel and Sean is actually 3-1 Daniel. Woohoo! So even though Sean comes into that match as the favorite, you never know. You got to still do your job, and when it comes down to it, whoever makes the 9-ball in the pocket more times is going to win, right? So couple misses here or there could make a huge difference. Jason plays a nice little safety there. This one might be kind of tough to get to because of where he's at. He can't kick straight across table because the 8-ball is blocking that. Kick down table and back up, you got the 5-ball blocking. To go 2 rails, you got the 9 right in the way. And if you just change the angle by putting English on one way or another, you got the 6 right in the way. It's super tight to go 2 rails on the right side of the 2-ball, but that might be his best option at this point. All other avenues have really been cut off. I mean, he could shoot just to miss the 5, come down to the end row by where the rack is sitting on the rail with a bunch of reverse, with a bunch of left English on the cue ball to kind of straighten it back up and come to the 1, like on that line where the bridge is laying almost. But that's a difficult shot as well. So yeah, I think he's going to go 2 rails past the 2 into that tight into that corner and back out. And then he's going to have to hit it with speed to make sure that the cue ball or 1-ball gets to a rail afterward. So again, this is one of those ones close to the rail. You're having to hit it a little hard. Yeah, see, same thing. And he knew that the angle was going to change, so he tried to give it more.